Hi, my name is Sarah Bettner and I'm a student physical therapist at Trine University. Today I will be demonstrating the Amputee Mobility Predictor with Prosthesis, or the AMP Pro. This is an outcome measure that determines the functionality of a prosthesis after it's been fitted to the patient. This is a 21-item measure scored 0 to 42, with the higher the number scored, the better mobility. Our patient today is Brianna, a 25-year-old female who had a traumatic transtibial amputation following a car accident. We will be assessing her mobility with her prosthesis, including items such as sitting reach, sitting balance, transfers, gait, and some others. We will be needing some supplies for this test, including a stopwatch, 2 chairs with arms, a 12-inch ruler, pencil, 4-inch high obstacle, a set of stairs with 3 steps, and a 15-foot walkway. The first part of the AMP Pro is limb description. Brianna's right limb is considered TT because it's transtibial or below the knee. The left limb is considered intact because it's never been amputated.
All right, Brianna, so the first part of the test is going to be testing your sitting balance. So I want you to scoot to the edge of the chair, cross your arms across your chest, and we're going to sit there for 60 seconds. All right? 60 seconds have passed. All right, very good, Brianna.
Sitting balance is graded a 1 because Brianna can sit upright independently for 60 seconds.
All right, Bree, so this next one we're going to do is just seeing how you can reach while sitting. So I want you to sit up nice and tall. Good, and bring your arms straight out. All right, it's going to take 12 inches from that. All right, so now what I want you to do, I want you to reach forward and grab this ruler without lifting your butt off the chair. Okay. Very good.
Sitting reach is graded a 2 because Brianna can reach forward and successfully grab the ruler.
Okay, Bree, so this one, all you're going to do is I want you to get from this chair to that chair, and you can use your arms to push off. Okay? Okay. Very good.
Chair-to-chair transfer is graded a 2 because Brianna can perform this independently and appears to be steady and safe.
All right, Bree, for this next one, I just want to see how you get out of the chair. So I want you to stand up from the chair.
Okay. Go anytime?
Anytime. Very good.
For rising from a chair, Brianna scores a 1 because she was able to do so, but she used her arms to help. For attempting to rise from a chair, Bree scores a 2 because she was able to arise in 1 attempt.
All right, Bree, so now what I'm going to have you do, you're going to stand up and stay standing for 30 seconds, and then you can sit back down, okay? So you can get up whenever you're ready. "30 seconds have passed. All right, great, Bree, you can sit down.
For immediate standing balance, Bree scores a 0 because she was unsteady and swayed. For standing balance, Bree scores a 1 because she was steady but used the parallel bars.
All right, Bree, so this time what you're going to do is I'm going to have you stand up and stand only on your left foot, the non-prosthetic side, and we'll see how long you can stay like that, okay?
Just go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Seconds have passed. All right, go ahead and have a seat. All right, Bree, now we're going to do the same thing, but you're only going to stand on your right foot or the prosthetic side, okay, and see how long you can stand like that. All right, so go ahead whenever you're ready.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
For single limb standing balance, for the non-prosthetic side, Bree scores a 2 because she was able to stand without support for 30 seconds. For the prosthetic side, she scores a 0 because she was unsteady and only was able to stand for 5 seconds.
All right, Bree, so now we're going to test your standing reach. So we're going to do the same thing we did before, and you're going to reach forward and grab the ruler. Okay, so can you bring your arms straight out? Good. All right, so when you're ready, reach forward and grab it. Very good.
For standing reach, Bree scores a 2 because she was able to reach forward and successfully grasp the item with no support.
All right, Bree, so now what we're going to do is called the nudge test. I'm going to put my hand on your sternum and just give you a little tap. We're going to do that 3 times. and we're just testing to see if you can keep your balance. Okay, so look straight ahead. All right, very good.
For the nudge test, Bree scores a 1 because she staggered but caught herself before falling. For eyes closed, Bree scores a 1 because she was steady without any use of an assistive device.
All right, Bree, so now what I want you to do, I just want you to reach down and pick the stick up off the floor.
Okay. Go ahead.
For picking an object up off the floor, Bree scores a 1 because she was able to perform this task with some help by leaning on the table.
All right, Bree, so now what I want you to do, I just want you to cross your arms over your chest and sit down.
Okay.
Very good.
For sitting down, Bree scores a 0 because she was unsafe by falling into the chair.
All right, Bree, now I just want to see how you walk, so you can go ahead and start walking.
Okay.
For initiation of gait, Bree scores a 0 because she had hesitancy before beginning gait.
All right, Bree, so now what I want you to do, I want you to walk down to the chair at the end of the runway and back, and then you can sit down. So you can go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay. Sit or just keep going?
Nope, just keep going back. Okay, and turn all the way around. Good, and have a seat. There you go.
For this measure, Bree's swing foot on the prosthetic side scores a 1 because she advances a minimum of 12 inches, and on the sound side also scores a 1 because she advances a minimum of 12 inches. For foot clearance on the prosthetic side, she scores a 0 because she did not completely clear the floor without deviation. She demonstrates a circumduction gait on the right side. And for foot clearance on the sound side, she scores a 1 because she completely cleared the floor without marked deviation. For step continuity, Bree scores a 1 because her steps appear continuous.
All right, Bree, I just want you to walk to the chair, turn around and sit down.
Okay.
For turning, Bree scores a 1 because she took greater than 3 steps but completes the task without intervention.
All right, Bree, this time you're going to walk back down to the chair and back to this one. So 2 return trips, so 4 times total,
Okay.
as fast as you can.
Okay.
Okay? So go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Fast as you can. Keep going, keep going. 2 more times. Go ahead, it's almost like the end of a marathon. Are you going to be the winner? Are you going to be the winner? Is this the last one?
Yes.
For variable cadence, Bree scores a 1 because she had asymmetrical increase in her cadence in a controlled manner.
All right, Bree, all I want you to do is just walk and step over this foam roller.
For stepping over an obstacle, Bree scores a 2 because she was able to step over the obstacle without interrupting stride.
All right, Bree, so now what I want you to do, I want you to walk up these 3 steps, turn around, and then come back down. All right, turn around. Come on.
For ascending stairs, Bree scores a 1 because she took 1 step at a time and held onto the railing. For descending stairs, Bree also scores a 1 because she took 1 step at a time and held onto the railing. The final item for the AMP Pro is assistive device selection. At the beginning of this video, I identified that this test was out of 42 points. With the addition of this identification of assistive device, the total test is out of 47 points, and for this, Bree scores a 5 because she did not use any assistive device. Brianna's final result for the AMP Pro is scoring a 31 out of 47. This places her in the K2 level for AMP Pro, meaning that she has the ability or potential for ambulation with the ability to traverse low-level environmental barriers such as curbs, stairs, or uneven surfaces. This level is typical of the limited community ambulator. This means that we can definitely make progress with Brianna in therapy, especially since she's so young at 25. We can definitely work on balance and functionality using the prosthesis over sessions to make her a better community ambulator.